This is The Perfect Veneer, a Jessie Hunt psychological suspense, book number 26. Written by Blake Pierce. Narrated by Debbie Soelter. Prologue. Grover Nix was behind schedule, and it irritated him to no end. He was supposed to knock on the bedroom door of Mr. and Mrs. Booth with breakfast at exactly 7:30 a.m. Depending on whether they were ready for him to enter or not, he would bring it into the bedroom suite or simply leave it on the table outside the door. Either way, he was supposed to be knocking at 7:30. With a full tray of food, it took a good 5 minutes to walk from the kitchen, through the mansion, up the stairs, and down the long hallway to the bedroom. But it was already 7:26, and he was only now putting the metal covers over the plates. The chef had let Mr. Booth's eggs teeter beyond over-easy to over-medium and had to redo them, pushing everything back. In addition, Mrs. Booth's cantaloupe was sloppily cut. It had been a disaster of a morning. Grover finally gripped the handles of the tray and turned to the kitchen door, ready to make haste when a loud, piercing alarm sounded, echoing throughout the grounds. Unlike the main alarm for the estate, this was one he'd never heard before. Rather than guess what it meant, he did what he was trained to do. He put the tray down and immediately began running toward his employer's bedroom. Grover wasn't just a valet. Before entering the world of hospitality, he'd been an SAS soldier in the British Army, serving in both Iraq and Afghanistan. While he hadn't worn the uniform in over 15 years, his time in the military was what had earned him multiple private security and bodyguard positions. And it was what had gotten him his position here at the Booth estate. Grover sprinted as fast as his suit and his 46-year-old legs would allow as he shot through various first-floor rooms and reached the stairs. Part of the reason he'd taken this job was that his body could no longer stand the rigors of daily, nonstop, public-facing security scenarios. Protecting a 64-year-old billionaire who rarely moved outside the bubble of mansions, limos, high-rise office buildings, and private jets was supposed to mean an end to all the physical stress. And yet, here he was, about to bound up 3 flights of stairs. "Hold units," he huffed into his comm as he leapt up the stairs 2 at a time, trying to be heard over the shrill alarm siren. "This is Prime. I am approaching the principal's nest. I need Unit 1 to meet me there. Unit 2, secure the estate perimeter. Control room, get me eyes." He had to stop talking as he reached the top of the stairs. He was out of breath, and he wanted to stay quiet as he approached the bedroom. He carried a sidearm, but was reluctant to remove it from its holster. The likelihood was that this was an unintentional activation.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?